the shop truck, 64, the classic, the legend.
Yeah, the OG.
Yeah.
If you will.
Yeah. ATP F100, as it's been termed.
Some custom cup holders in here.
Yeah, dude. It's for as many years as it's been on the road, and for as many miles as it's logged, the interior is completely unfinished and pretty terrible. It's probably, I'm sure it's gonna come through on the audio, just how like noisy it is in here and rattly.
It's still a pretty fun truck.
Oh yeah, it's still fun. It still rides pretty good, but you know.
Your wife doesn't want to go on any date nights in this, is what you're saying.
She actually does drive it from time to time. She's got to go to Home Depot or something, which she finds extremely embarrassing because everybody stops her. They
want to talk to her about it?
Yeah, they want to talk to her about the truck. You know, which is funny because it's probably a lot more than even I get. You know, I get a lot of people that stop and ask, but you got this.
Then you got a little blonde girl driving around
in this hot rod truck, and man, they flock to her.
It's funny.
She's driving it, and she hates that. She's like, I don't want to be seen in it. I'm like, why? It's cool. She's like, oh goodness. I think your door's open. You gotta close hard, man.
Got an empty trailer attached to it.
We gotta go pick up a new truck.
Yeah? What kind of, what are we picking up?
This one is a 1972 F100, and or maybe it's a 250. I don't even remember now. I think it's a 100. What do I do with the winch thing?
Andrew lost the remote control for his winch.
All right, found the winch thing. Hate to not have that when we show up.
Cue the montage music. Oh my god, finally! We made it! We here already? About damn time. The guy's not here. Not yet. It's closed. Somewhere back in there. It's a beautiful, beautiful truck that we're taking home. She ain't much. Really close.
Shaggy.
She's gonna be awesome.
People are gonna be like, a short bed pulling a long bed? You can't do that. A lower truck is not a work truck. You can't do anything with a lower truck.
All right, so we're back at the shop with our brand new old 1972 F100, and now we're going to try and convince you of why you want to follow our channel. We're going to be doing a lot of things you've seen before already, like the Crown Vic swap. We're going to be doing short bed conversion. We're going to be doing some newer things like the S550, a little more detailed. We're going to be going over your coilovers, big brake kit. We've got some other stuff like an electric steering rack. And then the real reason that you're going to be watching this channel is because of this awesome brand new crate motor we got here. But it's not just
brand new. It's not brand new.
It is. It's a used crate motor, but you know, is this Coyote LS?
It's something that
Cat. What's going on here?
Something different.
Where's your eyes? All right, Andrew, what do we got here?
This is a Tesla Model S Sport drive. Well, it's basically the motor drive from a Tesla Model S, and it's the Sport version, which is their highest power, most ridiculous motor they make. So it's kind of cool. This is a motor and inverter setup here. This is the inverter over here, and the motor's over there. And then this here in the center is actually essentially the rear axle, the differential. So although this is quite a bit different than a vehicle setup, this is actually, I think it's like a 9-to-1 or 9.4-to-1 or something ratio, which is pretty ridiculous. That's why it's so big. There's a big massive gear in there to give you that kind of that torque multiplication. What did you say? We have to
Their torque multiplication.
Let's not use that one.
How do they rate these things? Kilowatts, horsepowers?
I don't really know that much about them still. I'm still kind of learning, but when you're dealing with the motors and then also the batteries, they talk about kilowatt hours. I think a lot of the motors, the different electric motors, run on different voltages. From what I do know is that these make the most power, or at least they're capable of running on 400 volts. And then depending on what batteries you use, changes how long they can go and things like that. There's a lot of the terminology and a lot of the nerdiness of doing an electric swap that I'm still trying to learn. Luckily, I feel like I'm at least somewhat capable because, doing fuel injection swaps and computer stuff, tuning, custom wiring, stuff like that is right up my alley, but there's just a lot of stuff that I'm still trying to learn about this. But from what I've read and what I've seen, these things are rated somewhere around 650, or I've seen anywhere from about 630-ish horsepower up to as high as like 690, but it doesn't really translate very well from what I understand. It's not quite, it's hard to compare like an engine to an electric
We're going to be
motor.
learning. We're going to be bringing everyone along the way.
Yep. So we got the fabrication stuff. We know how to make things work. We know how to build stuff, and I know my way around wiring too. I know about electricity. I know about all the things that I need to know not to kill myself with the voltage that this thing can put out. Yeah, knock on wood. That's right. Hopefully we don't do anything stupid, but it should be pretty cool. So I think we can document it all coming from a perspective that we're not this like super EV nerds or something. I just think stuff that's different's cool. Nobody has put a Tesla motor drive into an old F100, and it's hard to deny. There's people that still do, but it's hard to deny that the electric motors and the electric, the battery technology, things like that, have come so far, and they're making crazy power. Most of it's for like the shock factor, which is kind of what we're doing, but also we want to take this thing and race it. We're hoping to do some autocross stuff, but we'll see. It's mostly just a theory at the moment. Yep. A theory in a box in the back of a truck that has a bed that's way too long.